Hi, everybody. Keith here. Hey, just wanted to give you a little explanation on my three-dimensional equation. 5 plus 5 equals 9. Now, the way to look at that is with the equilateral triangles. And what I want you to do is take a piece of paper and draw an equilateral triangle. All three sides are going to have the exact same distance. Inside of that equilateral triangle, so that the outside points meet the edge of that first equilateral triangle, draw a second equilateral triangle upside down. That will give you 4 equilateral triangles of all same dimensions. That's a pattern so that when you fold those 3 outside triangles up, it makes a 3-dimensional equilateral pyramid. That equilateral pyramid is going to have 5 points. It's going to have the top point, and then it's going to have a corner on each 3 sides of that base. That's 4. And then the main point is the very center of that pyramid. Do that twice. Make 2 of them. And this isn't concerned with any contract. Any contract around the world has to have what's called a meeting of the minds. So you have this person and this person, both of them equilateral triangles with the center of them as their mind. If there's any kind of contract, it has to have the meeting of the minds, and both parties have to be satisfied with the end result. If they're not, then there is no meeting of the minds. The meeting of that mind, when it comes to those contracts, they both have to have equal benefit and equal detriment. So if there's any harm, they have to share that harm. And if there's any benefit, they share that equally. And so what you do is you take those 2 triangles, and if you can take and imagine putting them together so that they come together totally, not one in front of the other or one behind the other or anything like that, but imagine that you can absorb them into each other so that that center point, that mind, meets and becomes one. That's the only way that you can have a successful contract. When you do that, and that meeting of the minds ends up as a center point as one, you no longer have 2 minds. You have the meeting of the minds equaling 1, and then you still have those 4 points on the outside of each of those equilateral pyramids. So you have 4 on this pyramid, 4 on this pyramid, that's 8. And then when those minds meet, you no longer have 2 minds, but the meeting of minds making 1. 5 plus 5 equals 9. When they're separate, you have 5 and 5, and that is a total of 10. But when you meet the minds, 5 plus 5 equals 9. Hope that helps you figure things out, folks. God bless you. I love you all. Have a good night.